any more monkeys, because this casting trip's over. Poleaxed by Chinese New Year. The search for Monkey & Co. must continue. But for now, it's home time. Back in London, it's 4 months to curtain up. Today, the music for Monkey starts moving out of Damon Albarn's head and into the real world, with a real orchestra.
Right, fantastic. This is like a real important week for us because it's the first time. We've organised this week so that Damon can get a sense of how the music is sitting, how it's sounding, how playable it is, because obviously it's all been created in the studio thus far. So this is the first time that we're actually going to be playing it out live.
In order to get to grips with writing his first opera, Damon has created his own unique method of composition, inspired by an iconic communist symbol, the 5-point star.
I had a little badge, the 5-point communist star, and I one day just looked at it and went, how can I visualised this star on the stage and it beginning to rotate, and I started going to get excited about that, and how can I make that star rotate musically? So I just put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I'd rotate it once. So 1 went there, 5, 4, 3, 2, and then I'd rotate it twice, and then so the 1 was there, and then you start getting these magic squares of numbers, and luckily the sort of oldest example of written Chinese music is a pentatonic scale. It's 5 notes, and it misses out the 4th, and it's just... And I wrote the whole overture using a 5-point star, and just I just used those 5 notes. Like, for example, so number 1 was. Number 2 was. I had a system, and it was semi-automatic music, and so that's when I started getting really excited about this opera. And I started writing arias through this, and it just became really, that was the turning point. That was it. That's where I sort of I made that critical shift you have to when you've been a songwriter into being a composer.
It's time to try out Damon's star system with the orchestra. And who better to write the whole slightly baffling thing out than the composer himself, armed with nothing but a whiteboard and a marker pen.
Can you all see this board, this sort of grid? It's quite important that you can see it. You allocated a number, that corresponds with a particular line, so a bar. And every time that number crops up on the grid, you play. It's a very, very simple part that you will be playing. The thing that's a bit of a head fuck is just staying on top of it and counting. 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4.
It's not really that far off the sort of mathematics of Bach, and you know, I suspect everything I've discovered has been
Discovered by someone.
oh yeah, many times before. But it's kind of, you know, you have to get there, and you know, and I suppose you add something to it by discovering it for yourself. You add another little twist.
Miraculous news from China. After months of casting, director Xi Zheng has finally found the cast of his dreams.
That's really exciting. You found some people. I'm
Yes.
so pleased.
So do I. I found them yesterday in China, in Beijing, literally.
Xi Zheng sent Jamie some video of the cast. But will the performers meet with the designer's approval?
Monkey. He's a bit sloppy, which I quite like. He seems like he's maybe a bit drunk.
I